The next section is on how does the school ensure your participation as a parent at the Individualized Education Program meeting. And this is important because you have to be there. You're the child's number one advocate and they have to have you there. There's ways for them not to have you there, but it's very detailed on what they have to do if you do not attend. So they want you there, they're going to invite you, and it's a very formal process. You'll receive a notification of an IEP meeting that you agreed upon with the school on a time, where, and how. Most importantly, the notification will state who will be there, so take a look at who will be at the meeting. Make sure everybody's there that you want. If there's somebody there that you want in addition to the people listed on the notification, let the school know. They're really good about getting people there that you want there to discuss the issues that you want to discuss. And also on the notification, you'll see a purpose of the meeting. Make sure that's the purpose that you want the meeting. Often it's an annual review, so if it's just an annual review, that's something that you would go to. If it was specifically requested by you or a teacher, often it says why it was requested. But just look over the notification, make sure everybody that you want is there and that the purpose for the meeting is appropriate. And we'll look at the rules and regulations on how it's ensured that you're there. How does the school ensure your participation in the IEP process? These are specific regulations that are laid out under the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act to ensure that you attend the IEP meeting, you the parent. You will receive a formal notification of the meeting. Now, we've included in our section on forms, which follows this section on going over a simplification of the rules and regulations, we have a section on forms, and one of the forms that we include is a notification of IEP meeting that will take you through step by step. So if you want to take a look at that, you can, and it'll demystify some of what we're talking about here. But what needs to be included in a notification is purpose of the meeting. Why are we having the meeting? Is it an annual meeting? Has it been requested by a teacher? Has it been requested by you? The time and the location. The time is usually mutually agreed upon between you, the parent, and the school. Location, usually at the school. Who's attending? This will be a list of people who are attending. Make sure, as I said before, that everybody that you want there is there. If not, contact the school. They're really good about getting people there. If you want to bring an advocate, let the school know also. If the child is 16 years or older in the transition stage, then the child is invited. And if the child is 16 years or older, there's possible agency representatives that are invited. That could be vocational rehabilitation. It could be a college counselor. It could be somebody from independent living, those type of individuals to help with the transition plan for your child. If there is somebody there like this, the purpose of the meeting should also say that you're going to talk about transitional issues. If your child is 16 years or older and transitional issues are not on there, you may want to contact the school and talk to them about whether this meeting is going to involve transitional issues also. Also, to ensure your full participation in the IEP process, at the end of the IEP, a copy of a finished IEP is provided to you, the parent. Now, a copy may be provided right there at the meeting. If it's a fairly simple IEP, it may have to be modified and written up if there's been an extensive discussion, so it may be a day or two, but you should get a copy of the finished IEP fairly soon after the meeting. Look it over, make sure everything's in there that you wanted in there. If it's not in there, contact the school immediately and let them know that some of the things you talked about are not in the IEP and you want them in the IEP. Here are the corresponding rules and regulations. If you want to look at those in a more detailed manner, there they are.